Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Giggity Racing Link, Boomhauer 01 here. I got two special guests with me in the booth today. I got NoCo Racing and Marcus E-Dub as well. Y'all say hi.
Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, folks, man? It's time to get some racing.
Yes, it is. I want to personally thank y'all for joining us again tonight. We've got our first round of playoffs in the Truck Series. First race is at Iowa. They've already got their qualifying started. The next race is at Chicagoland. What are y'all looking to see tonight?
Me personally, I'm looking for some tight battles between the playoff bubble drivers. I know we got a few guys down the bottom that are trying to make up some ground to work their way up higher in the standings so they have a shot to advance into the next round.
Tonight, I'm looking forward, man. I'm looking forward to everybody. It's Iowa. We're short track here, so everybody's gonna be beating and banging door to door. And the ones the guys that's in the bubble, for the playoffs, they're gonna be the ones to keep our eye on for a fact, because it's a very tight battle for that transfer to the next round.
Absolutely. And you mentioned bubble drivers. Tonight, Napa Fan was not able to make the race, so automatically he has been eliminated from playoff contention. Unfortunately for him, I know he's a great driver.
Yes, he is.
And I know he wish he could have made a little hay in the playoffs here in the Truck Series, but that's totally unfortunate for him. I feel bad for that whole team over at Chevrolet.
Speaking of playoff points and everything, quick rundown of it right now. Sitting in first place, we got Titans with 13 points. We got Trey, who won the regular season championship with 10 points. We got Olga sitting in third with 4. We got Golden Diver in fourth with 3 points. Sorry. Etho is sitting in fifth with 3 points, but he also is not able to make it tonight. We got Grim sitting in sixth with 7 points, and Sergeant Sauls rounding out above Nepa Fan, neither one having playoff points, so maybe he can try to make some hay tonight.
Man, sounds great. Sounds good, man. Looking at that six and seven spot, man. Only 2 points separate from 6 and 7, Sergeant Grimm. So I wouldn't be surprised if those two be duking it out on the field, trying to get those valuable stage points, and of course that one playoff point that comes with a stage win. Of course,
absolutely. And you know what they say: 1 point can make or break your season moving forward in the playoffs.
Yes, it can.
Really
I know this for a fact.
Let's talk about Iowa for a little bit. It's a small track. It's tight. You got a top groove. You can work a top groove in. I like to run the top groove when my tires start to wear a little bit. I like to rim ride up there, save a little bit of tire. Fuel strategize. I have a feeling we're going to see differing strategies at this track tonight.
I honestly, I could add a little bit to that. Not only do I think we're gonna see strategy racing and multiple routes, but just think about it. It's Iowa. It's a short track. Everybody's gonna be packed up, and lap traffic for the leader is gonna be a key factor whenever the leader reaches lap traffic. Because one simple mistake at this very short track, if you get knocked down pit road, you can go at least a lap, 2, maybe even 3 laps down if you get a penalty.
Absolutely. Drivers tonight are going to be looking for a mistake-free race to work their way into the next round of the playoffs.
Well, actually, with that being said, with Napa Fan not making it, him being automatically eliminated, this first race is just pretty much gung-ho for everybody, ain't it?
Pretty much so, but I feel you can still lose a great bit of ground on your other competitors if you come out of Iowa with a bad finish.
I agree.
You know the deal. Sometimes we get into those late race scenarios, and especially at a short track, tempers are flaring, bumpers are being used, words are being exchanged, and it can cause chaos at the end of a race here.
All right, I just got an invite, so
Let's go, let's go, let's go, man. It's race time, man. We're racing at Iowa. It's time to go.
let me get y'all an invite.
You know, to drop the green flag, but who's your guys' drivers that you guys are looking on? Who's your dark horses?
Looking at the qualifying laps, ooh, I think it speaks for itself.
So I want to get you guys' takes.
I'm looking at Golden Diver and Grimm to have a good showing tonight. Both of those guys, I know they put a lot of work in to this race, and I have a feeling we might see some surprise drivers up near the front tonight.
Honestly, gut feeling.
Well,
I'm gonna give a shout out to the man who dominated the truck series all season, and I'm gonna say Trey.
And it looks like it's green flag right now.
Yes, it
with
is.
the 25 of Titans leading the race.
Yep.
Followed
started
by
on the pole.
Trey
we
in
got tight
second.
racing everywhere. Everybody's using
Trey's-
multiple grooves.
Yeah, we got the top line working right now early.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That 25 truck is really
We got
starting
the 3
to pull.
truck. I
But you
believe
look
that's
back here.
Super.
You look back here between second, and on the way to last, man. You have a whole.
It's just a gaggle.
Everybody's scrambling.
It's a
Everybody's
gaggle of-
scrambling.
Shackett. Not
Yeah,
Super,
it's a
my
gaggle
bad.
of trucks back there. They're all fighting for second position right now,
Yep,
as
so
the
we got
25
Shackett.
truck still leads the way.
We got Shackett in second. We got Trey in third. Looks like he's trying to make a run on the inside right there, trying to get around him on there.
Oh,
We got old guy in fourth.
you know,
we got
right now,
GGs.
if I'm in this race and I'm sitting mid pack, I'm just gonna cool my nerves a little bit, settle down, find my rhythm.
And just ride.
It's a long race. Yeah, exactly. You just need to ride it out right now. It's a long race. A lot can happen. You got 2 stages and a final stage. I want to be there at the final act.
You're right. I'm sitting here on.
Oh,
with
looks like
with
old
the
guy in the
68
68
truck.
got loose.
I seen that as well. If I'm the 68, you know,
Got
if
old
I'm
guy
in
in
this
fourth
whole
right
middle
now.
groove,
Fifth.
if I'm in this whole middle groove, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, it's a long race, you know.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to use up all your equipment in the early of the race. You know, of course there's stages and everything, but you know, people, you know, they might want to, you know, start maybe saving a little bit of tires, maybe saving
Right.
a little bit of gas, you know, trying to make it to
Ooh,
the
I-
end just in case the
Trey-
pit stop comes. You know,
Yep.
Trey's looking underneath
you
the
never
3
know.
right now at Justin.
Yes,
He
is.
wants that second spot.
Oh, I'm on with
Oh,
the
it looks like
I'm
he's
on
going
with
to
the
take it right
68.
here.
Yep, looks like
Ooh, the
Trey's gonna
68
get
Trey's
it.
gets
second.
past the 52.
Oh, slide job. Oh, Trey.
Oh, looked like the 3 had to run
Oh, and
coming
he
out of that
clears him.
corner.
Oh, just a little
He
bit.
did.
But that 3, he's looking stout on top. He's going to have it. Oh, okay, well. He would have
I
had a
gotta
huge
say-
run there. It looks like he kind of washed up the track. I bet these guys are waiting for pit stop adjustments, maybe
Oh,
get
yes.
the car a little freed up in the center.
Yep.
I think so too, because you
Or
know, coming into
for
the
the guys
race,
running the 9, they're probably looking to maybe drop them rear tire pressures, try to maybe tighten it up on corner exit a little bit. It might be
Hey,
breaking
that's-
free a good bit.
It looks like Golden's moved into 4th position now.
Yes, he has.
He just got by old guy for 4th. You know, and this is going to be the battle to watch back here, guys, because this bubble battle is tight. I mean, these guys are in
Here
tight,
comes
tight
GG
positions for
sticking
points.
his nose up in here. He's wanting a piece of this action.
we see that, man. As I'm on board with the 54 truck and Trey, man. He's sitting here trying to run
set
down
sail.
the 25. He's been solid, man. That's my teammate, of course. You know,
Yes,
go
it is.
Trey. You know. once we
Speaking
hear
of
this,
him
but,
being teammates, do you know if he's running his broadcast tonight, Marcus? 'Cause I know sometimes he does broadcast it.
Oh, there's the 68
I'm
hits
not
the apron a
sure.
little bit. 52 is
I'm
going to
not
get
sure.
back under him here.
this year. I'm not sure. He didn't say anything about broadcasting in our
Okay.
team. but
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a tight battle right there between the
it
68
is.
and 52.
But I also got to say that 54 Toyota is catching that 25 Chevy right now. He is reeling him in.
7 got put in the wall. You saw that.
Always looks like Titans got loose on the bottom.
Yep, Trey is live right now. So stage 1 is 29 laps. They're on lap 11 right now.
See, I like this 3 trucks line. He's not burning his tires up. He's riding that outside. He's really pacing himself right now, and it really shows on the track. He's keeping everybody in sight right now. He knows it's a long race. I like that. You know, having patience at a short track is so difficult as a driver.
You want to dive it as far as you can into them corners, but also trying to get as much of a run coming off the corners at the same time, and you just eat up that right front tire doing it, and before you know it, everybody else is working their way around you because they were a little bit more patient.
Yeah, you know.
Further back in the pack, it looks like we got Sergeant Sauls. Oh, Pro actually did make the race. Pro 75 is in the race.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is? What number is he in?
The 75.
He's in the 75 truck, so he did make the race. Shout out to Pro.
Here we go. We're about to have a 3-wide battle for the lead. As the 3 and the 54 is called.
That 3 truck using the high line. Here he comes.
3 to 54, they caught up to the 25. Let's see what's going to happen.
I'm telling you guys, that high line is where it's at.
It looks like Diver and old guys catching too.
But
he's going to get a huge run off the corner.
If you look though, it's Toyota and it's 2 Chevrolets. So of course, it's the playoffs. Everybody, you know, they're not. Oh man, the 54 puts the block on the 3. The 54 takes the lead. Man. Look at it.
Trade to the point. But here comes that 3 truck. Like I said, that outside groove is working. He's got that thing dialed in.
Oh man, the 3 used to the outside just goes.
I'm telling you.
Holy crap.
I'm telling you that outside line, fellas. That's
as the 52 and 68 have also caught them. So this is about to be a 5-truck battle for the lead.
You know
shout
what?
out to our truck guys. These guys do a heck of a job every week, man. And I've had the pleasure of running with these guys.
I hope y'all are just as excited as I am right now watching this.
I mean, this battle for the lead is intense. You got the 54 Trey on the inside. You know he wants this stage point. You know he wants it bad.
But you got a 3 truck also on the outside. He's trying to get that run, but the 54 clears him. Let's see what the 3's gonna do here. If he's gonna keep riding that top line, he is.
Man, that was a strong move right there. Trey, that was a power move coming out of 4.
Now,
you know what? And I honestly think what happened to Titans, the 25. I honestly think he used his tires up. I mean, you've seen him go out there. I think he might be saving some fuel, backing off a little bit to try to stretch the stage out.
I believe you are right, because watching Trey's broadcast, when they crossed the finish line just now, they had 12 laps to go. Trey's only got 10 laps of fuel left, which means they are a couple laps short.
Titans is he's a smart race car driver. He knows what he's in for right now. He's looking at the big picture. He's thinking playoff points all the way.
Because he's dropped all the way back to 5th already.
Yeah, he's definitely he's dropped off the pace, but as these other guys, I mean, are you going to follow suit? Are you going to start saving fuel as well, or are you just going to try to go for it, see where it all shakes out, maybe just take tires or take fuel only on this stop?
But also, you got to wonder,
be the question.
Could a caution come out and totally ruin all that? Also, is it too late with only 10 laps to go? Is it too late to start saving fuel?
This battle for 3rd, and Golden, he is catching this 3 truck. Oh, as the 3 gets a little loose in the center.
Shoot, I'm gonna go.
And here comes the 52 on the inside.
I'm gonna go further back to the pack and look at this 98.
Golden Diver to the inside, and he's gonna pull the 68 truck, an old guy with him.
Yes,
wow.
He is.
Now this might be a little bit more strategy here. Is the 3 saving fuel at this point also?
It could be. Remember, like you said, Titans and him's also in the same chat, but also so is old guy. So
this brings me up to my.
He is not giving up on the inside.
No, he is not.
This brings me up to my question, guys. Since you're talking about fuel strategy, does the 54 know he has to save? Do you think he's thinking that right now, or do you think?
Well, he's watching. He's watching his car status. He's watching his estimated fuel.
I think he knows what he's doing right now, but I think he wants to see what his truck's going to do out front with that clean air. I think being out front, you know, you want to flex that muscle a little bit. You want to lead some of these laps. Maybe a caution comes out. You can pin these guys in the back that have been trying to save fuel. So I think Trey's right now strategizing. Maybe a caution might come out. I don't think he's ready to save fuel yet. Maybe he might save near the end of the run. But as you see, the 25 of Titans, has just made his way around the 3 of Justin. And it looks like Titans, I'm pretty sure that truck's good to go to the end of the run. I think he's going to set sail here and try to get as many positions as possible before stage 1 ends. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, I think, honestly, with Trey being as far ahead as he is right now, the 68 get a little bit loose. Trey's actually cut that gap from his fuel down to 1 lap, so he is leading and saving at the same time. So he may just know what he's doing and actually be able to hold this off and be able to come away with the stage points.
We got a 3-way battle for second place here, guys.
Man, look at these guys.
You got old guy on the outside.
Split the middle.
52
He's gonna split the middle.
Oh, he thought about it. He thought about it, but he thought better. That's a veteran move right there from Titans. He knew better than to do that. Good job. Good job for him.
You right,
but it looks like he's
here we go. Oh,
52
68. Looks like they all save it, though.
I think Titans is ready. I think he saved enough fuel now, and he's ready to try to catch Trey.
So has Trey. Trey has saved enough fuel now, so he is good to go.
That's smart. That is smart driving by Trey. You got to shout him out for that, man. That is smart.
Yes.
He knew what the ramifications were.
And save fuel at the same time. That is so hard to do.
As you see right now, Trey has about a 2.5 second lead.
Yeah, he's up to 3.
In the gap, guys.
3-second lead on Titans right now in second. It looks like we got old guy in third.
Yep. We still got the 3 of Justin in fourth. Looks like Divers dropped all the way back with Giggity and
Divers back
Grim.
Here. Yep, Divers with Grim and Giggity. It looks like Grim is he's just racing his race. I think he's waiting for pit stops also. You know, a lot of these guys are going to make those adjustments on their trucks after this run. As you see Giggity trying to run that top lane. Looks like he got a little loose in the center. But shout out to Trey, though, man.
Oh, yes.
Good job. Dude,
you know, he's making a statement right now, guys. He's telling everybody the championship's going to go through me.
And he's proven his point. I mean, he dominated the trucks all season, our regular season champion. And hey, listen, because we got a new guy, you know, running the trucks who's been in here, you know, getting playoff points. He's trying to say, listen, don't count me out.
I love hearing the throttle control when they enter the corner, when they're letting off, when they're getting back on it.
And that is stage 1.
As it looks like that's the end of stage 1. Yeah. That was a heck of a stage, guys. We had battles all over the track from first to last.
Right. So we got Trey in first, Titans in second.
3-wide action, too.
We got old guy in third. We got Justin in fourth. Golden Diver in fifth.
And I believe we can give that playoff point to that 52 truck.
54.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, 54 truck.
How dare you? How dare you say 52?
I'm sorry. I thought Golden was up there leading the race. You know, I don't know. I must have been watching a different stream.
Man, Trey, if you're listening to this, good job, man. Shouts out to you, man. That was
great job.
Good.
Absolutely great job, Trey. That was a heck of driving right there. Get that stage win.
Shoot,
he's got his work cut out for him.
But you know what, guys? I don't want to, you know, bring it off subject. But what about some of these other series that we have? What about those playoff drivers? What about?
It's all
going
to be hard fought and well deserved across the board. It don't matter what series, what race it is. It's going to come down to some dog fights.
Green flag in the air. The second stage, guys. Here we go. Trey sends it off to the turn.
Look at the run the 25 got.
With a power move on the outside.
Oh, the 68 gets a little out of shape. Oh, they make contact with the 7. Oh, 68's in the wall.
Oh, they save it.
As Titans grabs the lead from the
outside. On the outside.
Here comes the 3 following suit.
He's going to pull the 3 with him. It looks like he's going to suck up, grab his teammate, and try to pull him right on by that 54 truck.
68's in the grass.
Trey just needs to settle in here, not get too out of shape, and let the race come to him.
As we see the
You just need to
98
be
of Grim
patient,
up in
man.
top 5 now. Maybe he got his adjustments in.
We see that. I see him back there.
He's digging on the bottom back there, that 98 truck.
So you gotta be
I
careful
know he's
with what
put a
he's
lot of
doing
work
right
in
now.
this race for today, guys. He
has.
came to play today.
But also with him using that bottom line coming in and then rising up coming out, he's got to be careful of that seam.
I just can't. You know what, guys? I cannot get over that 3 truck. I love his line.
Man,
I really do. He is making ground up there.
You know what? That brings up something. Just take a track for Kansas. I know it's a bigger track, but at Kansas you can use the top line too, right? You can use the top line basically here at Iowa. If the 25 truck gets loose, that lets the 54 Trey go around. Yep. Trey takes the lead.
It looks like the 7. He's struggling right now on that outside. I think he wants to get it working. Oh, he just got loose on exit, and that lets the 98 get on the inside. So you get Grim up to 4th now, guys. P4 for the 98.
Man,
so we got Toyota leading, we got Chevy sitting 2nd and 3rd, and we got Ford running 4th.
I'm telling you guys, that 98 truck, once he gets those adjustments in, I knew he's going to be
dialed
in.
Man.
We just need to put a full race together. That's all we need is a full race.
Dude,
put everything together.
As I was looking before truck race start, I did see him on the daily leaderboard, and if I'm not mistaken, you two guys ran a little practice 10 minutes prior before the race.
Yeah, his truck looked good. He was putting down some consistent laps. He had good pace. As we see, it looks like the 25 is looking to grab the lead again. These guys are trying to get single file. I think right now they just want to check out from the rest of the field.
They are.
You know what? I'm gonna look in this YouTube chat. You know, give out some shout outs here.
They all talking about us.
If I'm in the 98 right now, I'm not gonna panic. Okay,
No.
These guys, I'm not gonna panic. If they're driving away from me, it's a long stage. Start saving your fuel. You know, figure out what's wrong with the truck. What other adjustments you might have to make, and get back at it in stage 3. There's still a lot of racing left here at Iowa.
Yes, there is. Right now, looks like they're working their way back to front stretch, coming across the start-finish line. Actually, it's showing Trey has got 18 laps of fuel left, and there's only 19 laps left in the stage. And with much of letting out of the corners that you have to do sometimes here, especially if you're running the bottom like Trey is, you can save that fuel without actually trying to.
You got the 3, the 54, and the 25. So far, they've shown that in this race, they are the class of the field.
Look behind them, though. That 98 is closing slowly but surely.
It's closing the gap, man. I'm telling you.
I can see the letters on the back of the 25 truck now.
But at what rate?
He's got his adjustments in. He's starting to run that middle groove.
Are you overdriving the truck to try to gain time? But in the long run, that's going to hurt you. You just got to settle down here. Just run your race, and it'll all come to you.
But also,
don't worry about the leader's pace. Let them burn off their equipment.
But also, you got to look at his position, not having any playoff points. He needs those. He wants that point bad.
That is a true fact.
And that burn is, it'll make you get up there and run harder than you need to. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it don't. But
he's showing right now that he deserves to be in that discussion.
Yes. And we've done a lot of work with him over the last couple weeks, last month.
I'm
he's come a long way.
Now with the 98. And
he has come a long way.
He is getting through turns 3 and 4 really nice. Oh, as Trey kind of slips up there getting into turn 1, that's going to allow the 3 to peek a nose underneath. Is he going to get there? No. Almost.
Trey closes
the door.
Oh. I'm on that front bumper view of the 3. Looks like, they both flirting with that apron quite a bit.
And, gentlemen, with this 3-way battle going on, all it's allowing is that 98 truck to sneak into the picture right now.
Yes, it is.
It does, man. Remember what you said. The stage points, they're valuable. You need to get as many points as you can, especially if you're near below that line. You have to.
He's closing that gap. That 98 truck looks stout right now, man.
And also, I think there's not much of a help here, but there is a little bit of a draft help, you know, at the end of the back stretch, the end of the front stretch, just a touch. That can help maybe bring him in, pull him in a little bit closer if he gets close enough. Oh, he catches the wall, though. Don't look like it hurt him too bad.
I'm going to go further back to the pack here, guys.
You know, the main thing, you know, I'm looking at that 25 truck now. It looks like he's getting tight on exit.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is he going to look underneath of the 3? That's a tough place to pass in the middle of the corner right there. You want to roll the center, but at the same time, you don't want to push up into that car or truck on the outside. That is such a tough place to pass.
As we got the 52 and the 7 of Diver and Gigi's battling out for 5th place right now.
I'm telling you what, guys, that 3 truck is stout.
Let's see the 25 try to take the high line.
He's looking on the outside now. I think Titans knows he needs to switch up his line because his truck looks like it's a little too tight on the bottom.
Caught the bumper of the 3 and it pushed him up into the wall.
It looks like
and
he
here
gave
comes
him a
the
little
98.
shot.
Yep.
The 98's coming, guys. He's closed the gap. He's about 3/10 closer now in the last 2 laps than he was. He's coming.
Oh, the 25. The 25 starting to use that high line.
Oh man, that was a beautiful. That was a beautiful turn 1 and 2 for the 98. He just needs to be patient here and just wait for these guys to make a mistake.
Like they're about to start doing. They're starting to get up here and start racing awful hard. As we see 25 go on the high side and get around the 54 tray, and Titans retakes the lead.
If you're the 98, who are you going to go with? Are you going to go with Trey, or are you going to go on the outside with the Chevys? That's the question. Where are you going to go? You want to go where they're not going.
Looks like he slides up to the outside.
He's going to try it. No, I think he thought better of it. I think he just wants clean air on that nose of that truck.
I think he does too.
And the 3 truck looks like he's going to cross over the 54 Trey. Trey looks like he's decided to take that outside line. You know, like we talked about in the pre-race, guys, once the trucks start getting real tight near the end of the run, that outside groove really starts to work well.
As we see the 54, he caught the wall and grinded a little bit.
As he's back
as we see the 98 of Grimm looking on the inside of that number 3.
Here comes the 98.
It's tight. Here he comes. Ooh.
Is he going to make the pass?
Oh, man,
I don't think he's
got it. This is
got
good racing here, guys. This is great racing.
Oh, as we see the 25 catch the wall, the 3 goes around him, so does the 98 and the 54.
That puts the 3 into the lead, and that puts the 98.
Oh, as we see Trey making a move on the inside.
Man,
see, if I'm the 98 right now, I just want to run my line.
Yep. Oh, a little bumper to the 54.
He puts the bumper to the 54.
You cut me off. I didn't like that. Oh, as we see him make contact with the 25.
Wow. And you see the 3 going right back up where he started. The top.
These guys just need to settle in and be patient here.
Yep.
Oh man, they're getting racy.
Yes, they are.
They are.
That 98's wanting that lead bad.
He's digging on the bottom. And you can see Titans back there. Titans is licking his chops. You know, Titans is thinking, y'all go ahead and race up there. If y'all take each other out, I'm taking the stage win.
Shoot. Man,
I like that 3 trucks line. He's holding a pretty wheel right now up top. Man, I am so jealous of his line right now because he's running the line I'd be running on the track too.
25 of Titans make his way back up on the outside, goes from 4th to 2nd, just going down the backstretch.
You know, Titans probably said to himself, I've had enough of this. I don't want to be involved in an accident. I got to get to the point as quick as possible. I'm battling for a truck championship. We got
we got 3 laps to go.
4-way, but coming off 3 wide out the corner.
Woo. We got throw a blanket on these guys right now, gentlemen.
No kidding.
4 truck battle for the lead. This is awesome.
Oh, so the 3 catch the wall. He caught the 54.
3 to 54 made contact. I think they made contact with the 98 too.
They both saved it. No, the 98 got around.
Beautiful slide job. Man, that was a beautiful slide job for the 25 truck right there. 2
laps to go.
That was textbook.
Can the 98 get to him?
Look who's in second. Look who's in second.
Grimm's in second. He just needs to. No mistakes. If you can't get to the lead, second is good for this stage.
He overdrove
That's good points.
He overdrove
That's okay. He's good. That's okay.
1 lap to go. As we see the 3 coming in, he's 98's trying to pinch him down there.
It's okay. Good racing. That's real tight racing. Good job, guys. I'm on board with the 3 right now, and
as it looks like Titans is going to take stage 2.
He's digging, man. Oh, it's gonna be photo finish for second.
Oh, the 3
man,
got him.
Tight.
The 3 got him.
Wow, that was awesome, man.
Man, all right, man. That's 25.
I'll tell you what, man. Graham, he has made a statement in stage 2, telling these
Yes,
guys,
he
you know what,
has.
y'all don't watch out now, because I'm here to battle for this win also.
And honestly,
he came back.
You look how far he had to come back to catch up from the start of stage 2 to get up there to be battling for the win.
Ooh,
now that he is actually up here with them, he's got his truck dialed in the way it is. He might just have something for him without running down his tires so early, just trying to catch them.
Oh man, yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Remember when he was really digging hard? He probably burned off those tires really quick trying to catch him, and after that,
honestly,
he just didn't have enough to try to get to the lead.
I think the gamble on that worked off to see him up there battling for that. I think he was happy the way his truck was running. Get them all on fresh tires. It levels the playing field, and we're going to have one heck of a battle coming into this final stage.
Oh, absolutely. You know,
So
going back to last week, it's funny you mentioned old tires, as Titans here is going to take the lead and lead us to the green for the start of stage 3, and the green flag is in the air.
And the 3 truck has left.
Oh no.
Oh.
He had another league race at 8:30. It is now 8:30.
Oh man, that is unfortunate, man. Oh, it's Grim down a little out of shape on that high side. Oh man, that is so tough on restarts trying to get around the top on new tires. That is a tough place to be.
Fresh tires can sometimes be horrible.
Tires
I've been in his
slick.
situation. See, now he just needs to gather
Oh man,
himself.
25's
He's in the grass.
Oh man, the 25's in the wall. Oh man.
Oh my goodness! But no caution.
GG's coming
We're
up
gonna stay
battling
green.
with Trey.
Look
You
at
got
the
old
7
guy-
truck.
You got old guy and Golden back in the mix, guys.
Yes, you do.
Look at the 7 truck, man. Where's the 7 truck been? The 7
Where
truck's
did he
been in the
come
back.
from?
GG's.
He literally said, he came up and said, hey guys, you know what? I want to get in this too. You guys racing hard, so guess what? I want to come in here too.
Oh, as Trey gets a good bite off the corner there.
It looks like the 98's still battling with them fresh tires, though. He's going to have to get some laps on him and get them.
If I'm these guys right now, and knowing that the 25 truck had a slip up, I'm probably not going to battle too much. I want to try to drive away from that 25.
Oh, as we see the 7 catch the wall.
I'm going to try to drive away from the competition right now, and then settle it amongst ourselves near the end of the race.
Yes. As we see the 68, oh God, looking on the inside of Trey, coming out of turn 4. Here he goes, and he actually will lead this lap.
Well, what's Trey going to do? Is he going to run the top?
Oh, he's in the wall.
He gets high, a little too high. He's up in those marbles up there, guys.
Oh,
once you get in those marbles, that's it. 3 wide.
3 wide for second as Diver comes on the inside. He's looking for second.
Oh, but the 7 truck was he got out of it right there. That was a smart decision.
Oh no, he's crossover. Yep, crossover. Here comes
on the bottom.
Oh, as the 54 catches the 52, he bounces off the 7 and spins and catches the 25.
Caution.
Caution.
Yes, caution is
First
out.
Caution of the night.
Wow.
Man,
you know,
I saw that happen, man. That's just hard racing, man.
All right, we got 32 laps to go. And I think we get 20 something, 24.
You know, we were talking at the end of stage 2 about, trying to battle with old tires, and the first thing that pops into my head was the race last Wednesday at Indy. Racing on old tires on that track was a pain.
You know what?
I gotta say, I know exactly how you feel. My first win at Atlanta in the trucks was no tire stop. I took fuel only while everybody else had 4 tires.
It's tough, man. It's
It
so
is.
hard. Your adrenaline's
All
pumping.
right, here we
You're
go.
on old
Green
tires. You're
flag.
battling for that lead. You got the 98 on the outside again. He's kind of in the sucker hole, though. On those restarts, that outside
And
lane is
68,
not dang good.
68's out in the lead.
Looks like Graham kind of held it just a little bit better that go around.
You know what? And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with
The
you guys.
52's out of shape
Grim,
on the backstretch.
I want to say Grim's car is a long run car because I don't know if you guys see, but he's loose. He's loose
struggles
everywhere. But
He's
as
struggling on
the
these
later
short
runs,
runs.
you know.
He's definitely struggling on the short run for sure. I can see that.
But
looks-
most
Oh, he got one.
man, he slams to the 25. Oh man.
Oh,
No caution
man.
out though. He saved it. Man.
That's a tough break. It's okay. We got a long race still. Anything can happen. We got caution. We got green flag pit stops coming up, I think, as well.
Yes, we do. We will have green flag pit stops.
Dude, if I'm the 98, I just want
I'm saving fuel at this point.
Just
Yes.
If I'm
go
the
ahead and start
98,
strategy. Start saving.
Yep, I'm going to start saving fuel at this point. You've lost touch with the lead, with the leaders. You maybe save a little fuel. Maybe you might even want a short pit at this time. Coming up soon, maybe cut this stage in half, short pit on the leaders, maybe gain some ground on them and see where it all shakes out after that.
Yep.
You know what? Speaking of short pitting, that brings me back to 2 weeks ago when I won at Watkins Glen. It was 12 laps to go, and I came in.
We only get 11 for fuel. Yeah.
And I had to save 2 laps. It's possible. You can short pit the leaders. It's possible. You can short pit will win, but trust me, your tires are going to take a cost.
I'll tell you what right
there-
now, guys. Old guy in that 68 truck, he is holding Trey off right now. Trey's closed the gap a little bit, but it looks like Trey just can't get enough of a bite in the corner to drive off to get underneath him.
Well, also looking at Trey's broadcast, there's 24 laps to go. He's got 20 laps of fuel. So honestly, we might not have to make another stop because as much as they're going to save going in through, getting off of it, going into the corners, as we've seen in stage 1 and stage 2, they could possibly run this all the way.
Well, you know
I
who
don't know,
I have
4
my
laps
eyes
is a
on.
lot. 4 laps is a lot to save.
They did it earlier, so I mean, we'll have to see.
I got my eyes on the 98 truck. I got my eyes on him. I don't know. I just got a feeling that in these later runs, his car is gonna come into the, it's gonna come into play. I honestly think he has a long run car. You know what that does? When long run cars come in, I'm telling you, he's gonna eat up everybody. He's gonna gain so much time. But you can't use your equipment out too much, or you're gonna,
Exactly. That's my
Tires
thought on
gonna
it too. You wanna run the high side here. You want to save those tires.
But also
You don't
running the
wanna
high
burn 'em up.
side, you don't save as much fuel.
Yeah, but it allows you to have to steer the car less.
I mean, either one has its pros and cons, and that's the
Absolutely.
big.
It depends on.
That's the big
You pick your
debacle.
poison.
You're right. And sometimes
As we see the
you have to
54
take
making a run on
chances.
the
Looking on the inside.
I put it like this: you got to take chances, and hey, it's a big risk, but it could pay out in a
As you
big
see,
way.
the
risk.
25 has caught them again already, and here we are about to go 3 wide for the lead.
There
You know,
we
I
go,
think
man.
Titans. I think he's content with just riding out right now. I
He'll
don't
make
think he
his
wants
move
the
at the
lead yet.
last second.
Absolutely. I don't think he wants the lead yet. I think he wants to make sure he keeps his nose clean. That way he don't have any other issues like he had earlier.
Yep.
That is smart. He's probably saying like, "Hey guys, you go ahead. You guys burn up all your fuel, burn up all your tires. I'm gonna sit back here and save and just watch you guys battle out. So when it comes down to the last few laps, I can just roll past you." That's what he's thinking.
Don't forget about that 52 truck sitting back there. He might already be in fuel saving mode because it looks like he's kind of dropped off the pace a little bit.
It has.
52. Don't forget about the 98 who wrecked out. Remember he wrecked with the leaders. So. And he has a long run car, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not
of
counting
him showing
anybody out.
back up. Getting back to this thing.
Less than 20 laps to go now. Woo. Trace
That is a
still
tough
leading the
task.
way, followed by the 68 of Old Guy and 25 of Titans. Looks like we got the 52 of Golden Diver in
Old guy
fourth.
makes a run, puts the bumper
I'll
to
take
Trey
that
and moves
position.
him
Old
out.
guy takes the lead.
They've been swapping this position back and forth. It looks like they're on a level playing field right now, guys. Ooh.
Oh, his Titans got loose. He caught that seam.
Oh,
And here comes Diver. Looks like he's ready to pounce on him for it too.
This looks like a two-truck battle for the win then at this point.
16
Unless something
laps
else
to
happens
go.
or a
He's
caution
got
comes
14 laps of
Oh
fuel.
man, the 68's in the wall. That's gonna allow the 54 Trey to come back and take the lead. But the 68's working the outside. See how it goes. I don't think he probably drove it in there too hard.
If I'm in second right now, I'm just gonna follow and make my move at the end. I'm not gonna make too much risky moves right. There's still a lot of time left in this race.
Yeah, if I'm the
15 laps
68,
to go.
I'm just right behind him. Just shadow him.
Absolutely,
Shadow.
you got plenty
Just
of
ride
time.
behind him the whole time until he makes that
15
mistake. And
laps,
once he makes that
you got-
mistake, boom.
You got plenty of time. There's still a lot of time left in this race to make a move for the win. As it looks like the 25, he's gathered it up. He's caught about 5/10 off the lead now.
And I don't see Trey saving as much fuel either.
I don't think so. I believe they're gonna have to make a stop. But when you make the stop, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take 2 tires? Are you gonna take 4 tires? What are you gonna do?
Well, they're
Are
only
you gonna do fuel only?
actually they're only short 1 lap right now, or a little over a lap. And there's 13 laps to go. Trey is about a lap and a half short. So if he can't save enough, only being a lap and a half, you don't risk taking tires. I wouldn't. Just half a can and go.
Well, it depends on when you want to pit. If you want to pit in the next 3 or 4 laps, then absolutely I would take tires. But considering
You don't
that
wanna be the
there's
first
only
one
a
to
lap
do
and a
that,
half
though.
short, considering they're only a lap and a half short on Trey's onboard right now, I don't know if I would take 4 tires, but I certainly would take 2 tires with maybe a half a can or a can of gas.
But if
If I was
somebody
these
does
guys-
decide to pit, you don't want to be the first one, because if they see you peeling off hitting pit road, they know you're short. You know you're short. You know you can probably
Right.
save that,
But
and
but
you're
you
going
gotta
to trap
think
them a
about it,
lap
too.
down.
But when
You
you're
gotta
battling
think
for the
about it,
lead
too.
like this, you're not thinking about saving.
You also got to take it in consideration, guys. If you also don't want to be the last one on pit road, because if you're the last person on pit road, that could also cost you as well. So
He's went from a
you don't
lap and a
want-
half short to just 1 full lap short, so he is still saving.
I'm telling you, I think everybody's saving at this point. I think
Yeah.
everybody's gonna say, forget pit road. We're just gonna just ride it out, wherever, however much gas I finish with. If I got enough, I'll just sputter it to the finish line.
It looks like Trey's
That's what
really
these drivers-
extended his lead over the other 2 of the 68 and the 25. He's really stretched it out now. I wonder if
You
he's
got-
actually able to save fuel stretching out his lead like that.
He is. He's down to 3/4 of a lap short now, so each lap he's getting
Titans.
closer and closer.
Here
Titans
comes Titans.
just passed the 68 car, so that puts old guy in third. Coming
Well, you
back
know
here.
Titans is gonna want to put the pressure on Trey to keep him from saving fuel if Titans is good to go to the finish right now.
You know what, and that is good. If you know your opponent is a lap and a half or 2 laps short,
Oh, and
you want to push the issue.
old guy's in the pits, guys. 68
Oh.
trucks in the pits.
Oh. Well, this is about to get interesting.
Yes, it is. Because like I said, I'm still watching Trey's on board right now. He has.
I'm with old guy right now watching the pit. Let's see what he gets. Let's see if he takes 4 tires, 2 tires, fuel only. I'm curious.
I'll keep
Trey
keep up
is
to date with
done
the 2
saving.
leaders.
Trey is done saving. He has enough to make it to the end. It
Oh,
is.
looks like it was fuel only for the 68.
It is all go no quit for the 54 now. He is good on gas.
I wonder if the 25 knows that.
I'm pretty sure he does, because I'm pretty sure the 25 is probably, because it looked like he dropped back a little bit, so he probably saved just a little bit more than Trey did, or saved it sooner.
Trey's getting tight in the center.
Yes,
It's
he
allowing
is.
Titans to close that gap.
Is Trey going to have to make a run to the high side to maybe block what the 25 is doing?
I don't think you want to take that risk. I mean, you could try to take his line away right now, but Trey's been running the bottom the whole race. I just don't see that happening. I think he's committed to that bottom.
If I'm the 54, I just
4
want to
laps
just
to
drive,
go.
man. I just want to just drive, man. I wouldn't, you know, yeah, I would worry about somebody being
The
all over my
25's
bumper.
on his bumper now,
Yes,
guys.
he is. Oh, is he going to use it?
Man.
Is he going to use it?
Honestly,
there.
somebody
We're
should
going
go to
3
the
to go.
top side.
He's
Somebody should
looking
go
to the
top
outside
side.
right here.
Here we go. Titans. Oh man, he dives back down low.
Oh,
I think he's trying to do the bump and run.
He gave him
He's trying to
a
bump
little
and run.
nudge. He let him know that he's there. Hey, hey buddy,
man.
I'm here. I want that spot.
Oh, buddy, this is about to get crazy, man.
Coming up on 2 to go.
Oh man, somebody's
You gotta go to the outside here. You got to.
I think he's gonna.
You gotta try it.
I think the 25 is trying to give him a,
He's trying to
give
set
him
him
the
up.
bumper, the bump and run. I think that's what he's trying to do. I feel it. I don't know why, but I think that's why he's getting all up on his bumper. He's trying to bump and run. And
Last lap, here we go. First round.
Here we go. Oh man,
Oh.
he throws a huge block.
Oh, side by side into turn
Side
one.
by side. Here we go. Who's going to get the run? The 54 gets the run, but the 25
they're
is
side
right
by
there.
side.
On the outside.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the 25 edges it.
And
But there's a 54.
25's got the run, and
But the
Wow.
Titans gets it.
Wow.
I'm telling you, that outside, guys. I'm telling you.
Wow. Good job to that, man. Good job to those two
Wow.
guys, man.
That was a heck of a
Good
drive.
job.
To have that patience in the last 5 laps to set your
As
opponent
Diver
up
comes
and take
in
the lead.
third, Gigi's comes in fourth, and Graham makes his way back up to fifth.
You know,
Man.
to have that patience though, to set up Trey like that with 5 to go. Hats
We
off
had
to the
Pro in
25 for sure.
sixth, Old
Good
Guy
race.
in seventh, a lap down, and as you know, the 3 had to leave for another race to finish in 8th.
Man.
Whew, I tell you,
Coming.
man, that was great. Honestly, I mean, there ain't no other way to put it. I mean, that was just amazing racing by everybody tonight.
Nelco hit the spot. He set him up. You got 5 to go. You got 5 laps. This is a short track. You got 5 laps to set somebody up. So all you have
And
to
Shadow actually had
is
the
just
second
wait.
best lap behind Titans.
do, man. Look, man. You just have to just wait. You can't be, impatient and
Absolutely.
everything, with 5 to go.
You have
You're getting.
You gotta pace yourself. You had plenty of time to make the move, and Titans made it on the last lap, last corner, took the high side, and he grabbed the win. Shout out to Trey though. I
Yes.
could tell Trey was getting tight coming off the corner, and he didn't get into Titans coming off the corner. That's a heck of a job.
He saved that car, man. He did an awesome job, but that
That was-
I can't wait for Chicagoland, boys.
I can't wait either. I really can't.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
Guys.
be. I mean,
They put on a show, man. What a drive, man. You got a feel for Graham though, there, man. What a drive to get up into the top 3, coming to the end of stage 2, and then, man, it looks like he just got loose off the corner, and he just couldn't get that track position back.
and quick note, going into the night, looking for the manufacturer championship. We had Chevy in the lead with 25, Toyota in second with 22, and Ford in third with 20. So that gives another mark to Chevy. So now it's 26, with only 3 weeks left in the season.
Yeah, well, that sucks.
All right, don't count us out. Don't count us out. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to take a quick break. give the drivers a chance to use the bathroom, get something to drink, take a smoke break, whatever
I
they
can't
need
wait.
to do, walk the dogs.
I cannot wait to get the 2 drivers to win these races into the booth at the end of Chicago. I can't wait.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be one heck of a
can't
show.
wait either, man.
Also, shout out to all y'all that was watching and commenting on the broadcast and everything. We are now up to 103 subscribers. Thank y'all very, very much.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. We appreciate the support you guys give us.
Absolutely. We do this for y'all. We want to put on a show for y'all. Y'all make it happen for us every night. Thank you very much, and hopefully y'all join us here in a couple minutes when we get back racing to Chicagoland.
Don't worry, guys. We'll be right back.